have Nelson Reyneri, who is the board chair of the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. It's a lovely event.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for having us. It's an honor to be here in Orlando.
Thank you. We are in Orlando, Florida, and it's still summertime here.
I grew up in Miami. It is. It'll be for a while also.
Yes. I hear some of your guests that came from out of state are staying for a little vacation afterwards.
Of course. I live in Seattle now. It's no more sunshine for a while.
Oh, are you going to be staying with us for a while?
Leaving now soon, but to Miami to visit family.
Okay, that makes sense. So what's been your biggest takeaway from this year's national conference?
I think the biggest takeaway is just a reaffirmation of what we believed from day one, which is there's only one direction we're going, and that is forward, and that is up. We had the privilege and the pleasure of listening today to a Latina astronaut who went into space. And I think that's a very good metaphor for where we're going. We're going to take this into orbit speed now because there's just so much growth. It's over $3 trillion, the size of this community if we were our own country. So we've got nowhere to go but up.
That's amazing. What a metaphor, and what a great guest speaker to have here.
We have so many people here from so many different backgrounds that share a common theme, which is opportunity. All we want is the opportunity to succeed as much as we can.
Absolutely, and the Hispanic business community is quite large. Would you like to explain the size of the Hispanic community and the importance of it?
Absolutely. Let's start with right here in Orlando. In Orlando, when Universal was formed, it was in 1990, 1 out of 10 were Hispanics. Today it's 1 out of 3. In our nation, 1 out of 4 school children today are Hispanic. We're about 65 million. In about 25 years, we're going to reach that 100 million mark. As an economy, as I mentioned, over $3 trillion. That really makes us the 4th largest economy in the world if we were a standalone country.
Well, as a fellow Latina, I'm very excited to hear that. So thank you for sharing those statistics. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, of course, there are some challenges in every business community. What pain points or areas of growth do you think need more attention in the national Hispanic business community?
I think there's probably 2. One, like any ongoing concern, like any business, there's going to be a set of common challenges to a business, having to do with access to capital, access to talent, access to opportunities. We try to get at that through a series of over 20 programs and through the more than 200 chambers that really act as our backbone to help facilitate that growth, education, and awareness. The second part is to have the American leadership writ large from the business and the public and private sectors understand that unless they have everything, unless they have all the consumers, all their employees, all the suppliers that they need, you got to go where the growth is, and that's nuestra comunidad.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of growth, what kind of progress have you seen in the Hispanic business community over the course of 2023?
Oh, just tremendous. Bouncing back from COVID like no other community, being able to drive economic growth at their respective communities. Orlando's a great example. And then the last one is being in a very strong position to be able to take advantage in a respectful way of the opportunities, especially the amount of capital that's coming from the federal government, trillions of dollars in 3 main legislative bills, and also corporations that want to do business con nuestra gente.
Exactamente. So, can you tell us what the USHCC has planned for 2024?
Oh, we have a lot of things planned. We have a great CEO and a great team and a great board. And I would say look at our website so you can see what's happening in your community. We have an energy summit coming up in Virginia. The governor of Virginia is going to be there, along with the Maryland and Virginia chambers. Here in Orlando, we have a strong network of chambers up and down the state. And in 1 year, we're going to be in Kansas City. That's going to have a big challenge to try to beat what happened here in Orlando.
Do you hear that, Kansas City? Okay, can you share the website with the audience?
Yes, thank you very much. USHCC.com. Real simple. US Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.com.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
It's time to put yourself first and get the figure you've always wanted with laser liposuction and body sculpting from CMA, Comprehensive Medical Aesthetics. Dr. Rudolph Moise and his experienced staff can transform you in one simple in-office procedure. Localized anesthesia, minimal discomfort, faster recovery. Call CMA today and schedule your free consultation. 786-746-6464. Visit cmaesthetic.com. Begin your transformation. Call CMA today.